Hey there, welcome to another installment of Twin Flame Success Stories, where I show you that there's solutions. You don't have to suffer anymore. Your twin flame is rejecting you, they're running away from you, they got you blocked, they got you in the friend zone, whatever it is. It doesn't have to stay like that, guys. Somebody's got answers. I met my twin flame and I went through the whole shit, right? And it's actually not funny, but I went through the whole thing, guys, the sleepless nights, the desperation. I couldn't figure out what to do about it. And then you look on the internet, and that's not really helpful because there's like 900 different ideas about what you're supposed to do. And some of them you try out, others, I don't know. You don't know if any of this shit's going to work, and you don't know who has got the right answer. And let's just face it here, I'm just another guy on the internet. Why should you listen to me? That's a fair question. Why should you listen to me? Well, look at the results, guys. That's what I always tell people. If you want to know what worked, look at the results. I've coached over 7,000 students. So I don't make these videos to brag. This is my Thursday success stories video. I don't do this to brag or anything. It's again, I was in your shoes, guys. I'm personally invested in this and I figured it out. I cracked the code on Twin Flames. And I want you to know that there's somebody that's got the right answer, and you can tell they've got the right answer because I've got a lot of people on my YouTube channel all the time making actual appearances, but also people that leave comments. It's daily. Kurt, I'm with my twin. They came back. They unblocked me. I felt the shift that you describe. I did exactly what you said, and they came back. We're getting married. We're together. All that good stuff, guys. So, yes, this works. And there is a way that it works. Nobody decides what that way is. But when you figure out what it is, by the way, it's the only thing that makes sense, right? So, inevitably, during this video, we're going to talk about the teachings. But it's important to realize here like, yeah, it worked and everything. But why does it work? So, I'm going to start with the proof. Here's the proof. Here's the success stories. Here's the testimonials. But then you're going to listen to some of the things that the people giving these testimonials say. And it might not make sense to you at first. And then we get into the teachings and you're going to go, right? Because your twin flame is your soul. Your twin flame is your soul, right? So this will all make sense to you. Let's get right into it. And I always say, I'm going to blast through these and then we'll get to some testimonials. Honest, right? Really, this time we're going to blast through them and then we'll do the teachings. Well, I'm going to try really hard this time, guys. But the thing is, again, when you look at these testimonials, there's the teaching is right there in front of you. It's in the student testimonial. This person, I actually did this last week, so bear with me. I wanted to put this one at the front because I don't feel like it got the attention it deserved. So I've got more after this, you guys, new ones that we haven't done yet. But this person here, she goes, keep going and do exactly what Kurt says to do. I did, and I feel so much better than I did before. Plus, my twin flame is back in my life, and it's very peaceful and just nice. It's really rough in the beginning, and it takes a while, but you can do this. So, again, we'll talk about this, but why is it peaceful? Why is it not like super intense passion and romance, right? Which is soulmates. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's what everybody thinks this is. When your twin flame stays, when they stop running, it's inner peace. Why? Because you two are the same soul. The soul is inner peace, guys. That's what makes them stay. So this one here, this video just posted. I don't know what it's Thursday. You're watching this video. This posted Monday. What do I do if my twin flame is married, right? Bella Zen, the only reason I'm with my twin flame is because of this man's coaching programs. He's the real deal. I am unity consciousness. So naturally, my other self, interesting lingo, huh? So we'll get to this at some point, but other self is what I have my paying students call twin flame, right? So they came back again and again, and now they stayed. And you guys, they've been together for 5 years. She's she was my student a long time ago. 5 years they've been together. No problems, no running and chasing. Those days are long gone. And we're definitely going to talk about this. Unity consciousness, that's where the word union came from. It's not a relationship status with your twin flame, guys. Neither is separation. We'll talk about that. We're going to talk about what those words really are. So this one here, relatively recent YouTube video that I did right here. And by the way, I pinned these to the top, you guys. You could start clicking on random videos on my YouTube channel, right? You can do that. And most of the ones you click on, you're going to find this testimonial pinned to the top of the video. So we do that to make it easier for you guys to find these. But they're everywhere, you guys. There's thousands. I've coached 7,000 twin flames. These are all over my channel. It's awesome, you guys. Hey, guys, I'm one of Kurt's students. Yes, please listen to him. My other self, twin flame, is back in my life, and it's hard to explain. But just like Kurt says in his videos, I know he's not going anywhere, her twin flame, right? We are one and the same. What does she mean by that? We'll talk about that. We'll get to that. Here's another one from a recent twin flame coaching video. Again, free on my YouTube channel. I got lots of them, guys. I've been at this for a long time. Student here, listen to Kurt. I focused on my ascension, and guess who came back, right? Now I focus on me and my SI, simultaneous incarnation. That's more of the lingo you're going to learn here. My SI is actually nice to have in my life. My awakening is more important. Everything feels at peace. Right, there's that word again. It's peaceful. The awakening is more important, not the person. Interesting. Again, this is a journey of the soul, you guys. This is as the soul. And again, when your twin flame stays, it's just like that. It's peace. It's not intensely passionate romance like Jack and Rose from the Titanic movie. That's soulmates, guys. But the internet is going to tell you all day long that it is like that. The internet got it wrong, guys. The internet thinks this is like super soulmates. And it's not. It's got nothing to do with that. And I got a resource for you too. Give me a sec. I'll share it with you. So this next one here, about a week ago, Kurt, after your 11 hours ago, your video posted, I watched it till the end. And in a few minutes, my SI, twin flame, simultaneous incarnation, it's another incarnation of your soul, is reaching out again after almost 5 months. It's because I'm not focusing on him anymore. And so this is a small win. I mean, she's not going, oh, we're together, right? Like everybody else here, like Bella Zen and this person. She's just going, no, actually, I got like a small result. Guys, that's a win. That's when you know the running and chasing is going to start winding down. When you let go, you detach, you stop making them the goal, and you focus within, and they contact you right away. And that's what happened to this person. They got contact from their twin flame, and they ghosted them for 5 months. She does this internal shift. It's not healing. It's not healing. We'll talk about that. Healing is okay to do. That's just not what works with your twin flame, guys. But this person, they did that, and right away their twin flame starts talking to them for the first time in 5 months. How about that? That's a win, guys. That's awesome. All right. Also, I got this. Again, you are now watching video number 101. This is video number 101. I have these wonderful people on here that have agreed to make appearances on my YouTube channel. They're married to their twin flame. Here's Ruxar, Baya, SJ. She's with her twin flame. She actually said, I don't want him at one point, by the way. which is really controversial. Like, you're not a twin flame. You can't not want your twin flame. That's not real twin flames. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, bro, it's not soulmates, bro. This is not soulmates. You get a choice. You get a choice. You get to choose, which is a lot better than just having them reject you, isn't it? Yeah, it's way better. Way better. And later she was like, all right, I'll be with you. So she changed her mind and she was like, okay, yeah. And now they're together. They're like living together. Ivy, same thing. Chanel, same thing. Natasha, same thing. Gretel, she's married to her twin flame. She's fucking awesome too, by the way, you guys. Man, I think she's like a fucking Zen master. I'm telling you, dude, she was a real pleasure to talk to. Carly, last I checked with her, her twin flame is chasing her like the devil. And she's like, I don't know if I want him. Right? Again, you get a choice, guys. Think about how badass that is. Like, it's no longer up to them, your twin flame, whether or not you're going to be together. It's your decision. You're calling the shots. That's what I'm talking about. And then, the rest of these videos, I don't expect you to sit here and like watch all these videos, but they're just like the one you're watching where I catalog all the people that leave comments. I a lot of the people that leave these comments, I'll reply and I'll go, "Hey, you want to come on the YouTube channel and make a video? Tell your story?" Yeah, they almost never answer, guys. People like their privacy, you know. But out of 7,000 students, I got 8 of them to come on here. That's pretty good. Nobody else has that, guys. Why? Because they're doing it wrong. And I'm not sorry for saying it. They're telling you to do a bunch of mental gymnastics to get your soul to come back. You got to do mental stuff to get your soul back? No. That's why I'm getting different results, guys. And again, I'm not doing this to brag. I'm trying to give you some hope here. So these videos are here just to show you that there's a ton of people that I helped, guys. Every single one of these videos is just like this one that you're watching. I got some free resources that we're going to talk about before we're done today. I got this playlist. I got this playlist. Pretty fascinating stuff, guys. Twin flame science. Yep, this is real. You're not really crazy. You might feel a little out of sorts right now, right? The beginning of the journey. It's a fucking trip, man. But no, this is absolutely real. And there is a very rational explanation as to what twin flames are. One other thing, too, I don't want to forget to mention this. I usually forget to mention this. There's more testimonials on my website. Here you go. Hannah, she's with her twin. Claire, her twin unblocked her. Unblocked. Same with Tanja. Unblocked. You don't even have a way to get a hold of them at all. They got you blocked. What are you going to do? Well, I got some good news for you guys. You don't even need to have a conversation with your twin flame. It doesn't matter if they have you blocked. You are your twin flame, guys. You are them. You've got all the power in the world here. You guys are the same soul. You are simultaneous incarnations, right? Right, like reincarnation, right? Of course, there's something you can do. You are them. And I'm talking about the real you, the soul. We'll get into that inevitably in this video. So I just wanted to show you this. There's a ton of people on here, on my website even, that are with their twin flame. It just keeps going, guys. It just goes on and on and on. There's also people here. You click this button. There's about 80 or 90 of them. People that were not comfortable putting a picture. So I just use this like generic icon, right? But you can come read it. They said, yeah, I'll give you a testimonial. They gave us a text-based testimonial. Thanks to New World All-Star, I'm in a solid relationship with my twin flame. That's Krista. Here's Carissa. It's been 5 months. I feel great, and my twin flame has unblocked me and wants to talk. I'll let you read the rest. if you wanna. There's so many, you guys. It's insane. How many wonderful people I've helped. Now, those are the testimonials. Let's talk about why this works. Let's talk about the logic. Because I said, we'll talk about here's the proof, and then let's talk about why this is the only thing that makes sense. You guys, why my coaching works. And then I'm going to give you some more free resources. Well, let's start by going back and looking at some of the things that my students here said. We can start with Bella Zen. She's been with her twin flame for 5 years. No running and chasing. Unity consciousness. Now, what's that all about? Well, most people think in the twin flame community, anyway, most people think that the words separation and union are a relationship status with your twin flame. Nothing could be further from the truth. Those words actually were borrowed by twin flames, and they came from the Zen traditions. So, if you spend enough time listening to Eckhart Tolle or Ram Dass or Yogananda, he's written books, um, Rupert Spira, you're going to hear them talk about how the ego mind perceives only separation. And I've heard people, just lots of people, lots of students of Zen, just people that know about that stuff, right? Talk about that. Then they'll use the word separation. And then you go, oh, did you meet your twin flame? And they go, what's that? Right? They don't even know what you're talking about. They don't know what twin flame is, but they know what separation is. Separation is the mental perception of reality, right? So remember, you are body, mind, soul. So for you to realize how to get the running and chasing with your twin flame to stop, all you got to do is have a quick conversation about these three things: body, mind, soul. Okay. And it'll be perfectly clear to you. So the body, we're good. We know what that is. All right. The mind. So the mind is thoughts, emotions, metaphysical energy, telepathy, even, right? Uh like Reiki energy, like Reiki healers, metaphysical energy they use, chakras, kind of that whole system, all those things that I just listed off. Um my it's been referred to as the astral body too. All of that stuff. Thoughts, emotions, chakras, metaphysical energy. Okay. So the mind, the astral body, whatever you want to talk, wherever you want to call it, it's the same thing, different term. Now, there's one other thing about it that most people don't think of, which is the ego, the personality. And my theory about that is it's actually the aura that you have, right? And that's a real thing. There's people that can see that. They have machines that can take a picture of it. I used to be very skeptical of that you could even do a thing like that. And then I found out how they work. And you guys know I'm the science guy. I'm the guy, I'm all about engineering, science, physics, quantum physics, this type of thing, and technology. And when I found out how they worked, I was like, oh yeah, you could do that actually. That would work. Right? So yeah, you can do that. Well, here's the thing. It's also an information storage system. So when you have memories, where do they go? And science, every time they look, sorry, it's allergy season. My nose itches. But they realize that memories aren't really stored in the body. And that's one of the things that people who study consciousness and the nervous system, and those two things aren't exclusive. They're scientists that are trying to figure out how those things work together, right? They study consciousness, stuff like this. The Heart Math Institute, they do it. Even conventional, you know, doctors, biologists who study the nervous system and consciousness and stuff like this. So somebody came up with the idea that maybe it's stored out there somewhere. Yeah, it is. And they've done all these studies on consciousness, the non-local nature of consciousness. So it's true. Memories are stored. Think of it like Google Cloud storage. You know how you can get like cloud storage on your computer? It's just like that. And there are things in your body, little like nerve endings. What do you call them? There's a word for it. Anyway, just what is it called? Nerve endings? Not nerve endings, but um anyway, there's a name for it, but there are instruments in your body that are linked to those memories. Well, anyway, this is a way more detailed explanation than I really needed to give you. Suffice to say, the mind retains memories and emotional patterns. And after a while, they start to constitute this sense of self, like this is who I am. So think of a newborn baby, and then think of a 7 year old or an 8 year old. And what does psychology tell us about that? Well, by the time you're 7 or 8, your personality, who you're going to be for life, pretty much is pretty well formed, pretty solid, right? And it's a bunch of retained thought and emotional patterns. But what about a newborn baby? It doesn't have any retained thought and emotional patterns. So what's going on inside the baby? Just nothing? It's just empty, right? No, there's something going on in there. It's consciousness, which comes before the ego mind, before the personality. There was consciousness, there was the soul. That's your twin flame. Try this out. Okay, there's thoughts and emotions going on. And have you ever said to yourself, why am I thinking about this? Why am I feeling this way? Right? You ever said that? Everybody's done that. Okay, who's asking? Who's asking? Like, how can it be that there is thinking, but also awareness of the thinking? How is it that you are aware of thinking? Think about that. No pun intended. No, but really, though, what is awareness itself? What is consciousness? We're getting down to the root here, you guys. That's the soul. So the mind, again, thoughts, emotions, chakras, also the ego, the memory storage, this mask of self, who we believe ourselves to be, my job, my hobbies, my family, my vacations I've taken, my opinions, knowledge I have, all this stuff that we think constitutes who we are. Like if I asked you, if I walked up to you on the street and I said, "Hi, nice to meet you. Who are you?" You're going to tell me kind of a story, right? And that's not bad. That's just what that is. That's the mental self, who we think we are. It's a mask though. It's not really you. It's a mask. Who you really are beyond the mind is the soul. That's consciousness. That's who you really are, right? Now, the mind, the way that it functions, it works on duality. Everything in the universe does. That's what the yin yang symbol is talking about, right? Light, dark, but also good, bad, bigger, smaller. I like it, I don't like it. It's correct, it's incorrect. It's off, it's on. It's here, it's there. I feel good, I feel bad, emotion. And then there's a whole sliding scale in between those two opposites. Even science came up with something called relativity. Remember Albert Einstein? He came up with his theory of relativity, and it's exactly the same observation. The universe works on duality. There's this relative nature to the universe. There's this, and this is the way it is only in relation to that. This is light, but we might not know that it's light if it wasn't for the dark. Relativity, duality, yin and yang. Okay. So the mind, because it's duality, it perceives itself as separate from everybody. That's why we all have this sense of individuality, right? Individuality. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's a beautiful thing. But here's the thing about like going through an awakening, which is what you're going through. That's what this is. It's your forced spiritual awakening, spontaneous spiritual awakening, is when there's consciousness behind it, it makes wearing that mask of an individual even more fun. It gets even better. You're not giving up your individuality, but you're enhancing your experience down here in separation. Separation. Notice I'm not talking about twin flames. I'm not talking about a relationship status with your twin flame. Again, if you talk to Alan Watts or Ron Doss or any one of the Eckhart Tolle, Charlotte Jocko Beck, you'd never even heard of twin flames. But you're talking about how the mind perceives separation. There's me, and then there's you. There's the whole universe out there, too. There's me and the universe, and I am me, and that out there is that. I am me, and you are you, and that makes a we. We are separate. That's what that word is in the spiritual context, you guys. Now, the word union and unity consciousness, not really different. Not really different. That's what Bella is talking about here. Unity consciousness, union. That's the soul. That's your twin flame. And by the way, if you go a few layers deeper than the soul, that's the source. That's you're one with everything. So beyond the mind, you're the soul. You're one with your twin flame. There's not two of you. That's unity consciousness, also known as union. I'll even show you an example here. Hold on. Let me pause this. I'll pull it up for you. You're going to think this is really fascinating. Watch this. Okay. Watch this. So there's this psychology student who published this research article, peer reviewed. It's peer reviewed, so it's legitimate um, psychology. And she's calling on the psychology community to actually take the phenomenon of a spontaneous spiritual awakening seriously, which is exactly what's happening to you guys. Notice in the first sentence, she uses the word union. Look at that. She's not talking about twin flames, guys. That's not what this article is about. And I bet you if you spoke to this Jessica, she'd go, "What's twin flames? What is that?" She doesn't even know what that is. So why is she using the word union? Well, it's a complete non-dual merging. So non-duality. The mind is duality, it's separation. But what's beyond the mind? Complete non-dual merging, an experience of oneness with a perceived ultimate reality, the universe, God, or the divine, right? And again, you and your twin flame, you're not separate, guys. It's who are you? Who are you? What is that? What is me? What is you? Because again, if I walk up to you on the street, you're going to tell me a story, a history, right? Now that's no problem, but that is the mind. That is the mask that we wear, guys, right? But who you really are deeper than that is like the newborn baby. You are this consciousness. And again, the consciousness was there first, you guys. I'll reference this article for you. I'll link it down below for you in the video here. So that's what those words really mean, guys. And I'm assuming what happened is back in the 1950s, Somebody figured out twin flames and they said, I have to take the teachings of genuine spiritualism, right? Traditional Zen spiritualism. So, not the like pop culture, woo woo, new age stuff on the internet, not that stuff, guys. Healing, doing the mirror exercise, clearing your chakras, balancing your inner feminine and masculine, healing your childhood wounds. I mean, those things aren't bad. Actually, those things can be really great. That just doesn't work here, guys. You don't heal your way into the soul. You don't think your way into the soul. You don't rearrange the contents of your mind, feel different feelings, and think different thoughts to become a soul. The soul was there first. The newborn baby was there first. The consciousness was there first. The thoughts just got plastered over it. And you don't need to work your way out of it. This is what's so great about transcendentalism is it's an instantaneous remembrance of self. It's an experience of consciousness. Consciousness is not thought, guys. Neither is emotion. There's this experience, like when you get really good at this, you experience it as like there's thinking and emotion out here and you're watching it. It's like that. Okay. It's outside of you. The real you is the consciousness, the conscious being of self. Okay. That's your twin flame. That's what you got. You got to go there, guys. And so, what I think happened is in the 50s, somebody figured this out and they took these teachings, union consciousness, separation consciousness, and they applied it to twin flames. They applied it to their twin flame experience. Well, decades later, here comes the internet. What does it do? It did what it always does. It takes something and it mixes all up. It's the internet. It does that with everything, guys. The internet, it doesn't matter. You know, finance, health, diet, politics, you name it. Anything you want to talk about, it's the internet, guys. They're going to play a game of telephone, and now nobody remembers what the original teachings were, but I do. I know what they were. It's unity consciousness. Union, it's a state of consciousness. So you experience you and your twin flame as one. We are one. There's not two of us. There's no us. It's me, actually. Literally, your twin flame is you, but it's the real you. And it's the real you beyond the thinking mind. If you're trying to sit there, you're listening to me talk, and you're trying to understand me right now, that you're already well aware of the problem, right? You don't understand consciousness. It's impossible. Understanding is the object of consciousness. Thinking is the object of consciousness, right? It's not emotion. You're not high vibing into a higher vibration. That's emotion. Nothing wrong with that, but that's emotion. I'm talking about you're not even on the scale of duality at all. You're looking at it as this separate entity. There is another way, guys, other than highs and lows or thinking. It's none of that. It's not duality. It's not highs and lows. It's not thinking. It's existing. It's being, right? You'll hear spiritual teachers talk about this all the time. Being is the self. And that's why, by the way, I have people refer to their twin flame as their other self. They are you. They literally are you, you guys. So let me give you some. Oh, let me actually, before I do that, I just want to wrap up a couple of these people. They talked about, yeah, everything feels at peace, right? Now you understand. Because when you meditate, when you make a lifestyle out of Zen, it's inner peace. That's what makes your twin flame not run, is you're not approaching this through duality. The mind is separation. So if you approach this through the mind, you're going to get separation. That's why all the healing stuff, it's not working for you, is it? A lot of you guys, you have tried some of that stuff. You've tried the healing and it didn't work. It backfired, didn't it? It did not work. Here's a resource that I'd like to share with you. I always mention this to people in my videos. If you want to get started right now on changing the way that you're approaching this whole twin flame thing and doing it right, you could start with this documentary film right here. There's 4 parts. Watch part 1 first. I don't know why you wouldn't, but I've heard some people that I watched part 3 and I don't get it. Yeah, watch part 1. It's free, guys. It's absolutely free on YouTube. And if you met your twin flame, this is going to make sense to you. This is very deep. It's going to make perfect sense to you if you watch it. You can also, here, let me do this. You can also start reading Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now. Eckhart Tolle, you could think of him like the modern day Buddha, right? So the classical teachings of genuine spiritualism, Eckhart Tolle. And I tell people, man, an Eckhart Tolle video a day keeps the ego mind away. And he's got so many videos in here, guys, over 1,000. You could just get in here and just hit random. He's got lots of resources, playlists on different topics. He's just got such a great YouTube channel, you guys. This is how you get your twin flame to come back. This is how you get them to unblock you, you guys. You are a soul. The soul is union. Again, that's where that word really came from. Okay, next thing, I just want to share these resources with you about twin flames. This playlist right here, the True Twin Flame Teachings. I handpicked 144 videos. Let's get in here. This video right here that you're looking at, it says the ultimate truth. I explain the words. So I don't know if you need to watch that one now that you've come this far in the video. Oh, there is one thing. I don't want to forget this. There's a master class that you're going to want to check out, you guys. It's on every video now. If you go here, it says, watch my free masterclass presentation now. The #1 twin flame mistake everyone makes. It's free. It's just shy of an hour. It's a free class, guys. And you got to get this one straightened out, man. This is the first thing you got to do. You got to get rid of the soulmate myth. This is not soulmates, and it doesn't work anything like it. You can do healing with a soulmate, and it might actually work. You can approach this through the mind and through the heart with a soulmate. You can do that, yes. But with your twin flame, it doesn't work. This doesn't work anything like soulmates, guys. At all. Not even a little bit. Your approach has to be completely different. So go check that out. Where did that go? Go check it out, guys. Sign up. You can start watching right now. Or there's no sign up. I think you got to put your email address. That's it. Speaking of which, here, do I have it? I think I have it here. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. So I've got more testimonials in here, right? I'll give it a second to let these pictures populate. But if you scroll down, there's like all this. There's all these people that have left comments all over my YouTube channel. I'm with my twin flame, Kurt. Thank you. I'm with my twin flame. Thank you. I'm with my twin flame. Thank you. My twin flame proposed to me. We're getting married. Thank you. I'm with my twin flame. Thank you. It just goes on and on and on, you guys. Here's what I wanted to show you. There's John. He's married to his twin flame. That's his twin flame right there, you guys. Tanaya, same thing. She's married to her twin flame. So this playlist, really, really good, guys. Like every question that you can think of about twin flames, you should definitely make sure to watch this video about the twin flame myths. That's like one of the first things that needs to go. So just generally just all the myths about twin flames. And then there's this one. This is the biggest myth, which is that it works just like soulmates, right? So go check this out, guys. Go get plugged in. I got all this free stuff on here. I even show you how to meditate, how to tell if it's your twin flame. Okay, there's this playlist right here. This one is gold, dude. Again, this is real and there is a rational explanation for it. Yes, your twin flame is one of your past lives. That's also why they run. You can watch this first video. It got more views than this one. The internet is so funny like that. Like people want the sensationalized stuff, and then they don't want to take the time to sit down and learn about the actual science behind what I was saying. That's what this video is. You should go watch this video where I explain how you can tell it's one of your past lives. So really cool stuff, man. This playlist, I even explain why does the soul work? What are chakras? This is real, guys. And the thing about this is it's based on actual laws of the universe, real physical laws. I'm not making anything up. I'm not even stretching it even a little bit. There's nothing here that's even the slightest bit presumptuous or any of that, guys. This is a completely rational, totally acceptable in terms of scientific law explanation for twin flames. I kid you not. So go check that out, guys. Last thing before we go, there's my paid coaching. If you're interested, it's affordable, guys. It's not thousands. The average twin flame coach charges anywhere from $1,200 upwards of $4,000. And then it's not even actual twin flame coaching. It's not even twin flame coaching. It's something that would work for a soulmate. Again, that's the biggest myth, guys. This everybody is doing it. They don't even realize they're doing it. Like, let me put it to you this way. If you take what people say twin flames are, on average, on the internet, almost 100%, guys. I'm not saying this to put anybody down, but that's the way it is, man. Online. So if you take that description they give you for what twin flames is all about, and then you compare it to what people already were calling a soulmate, not much of a difference, huh? So why then? Why even have a separate term called twin flame? Why do we even have two of them? It's because, again, the internet got a hold of the original teachings and mixed it all up, and now nobody remembers. And then there's some coaches that charge less than me. Again, it's not even twin flame coaching, but then they nickel and dime you for 2 years, and then you end up paying more than what I charge you. No, I don't do that, guys. You pay one time, and you get a 50-hour long video program. There's 2 tiers. You get the whole thing. You get all of it for one price. You don't pay any more money for the tier 2 teachings. You just get them. It's great. And then when you're done watching the videos, you get to talk to us. There's a private Facebook community. It's a secret group. Nobody can see who's in there. You can use a fake Facebook account. We don't care. There's group coaching calls for a week. There's a whole community of people. And I've even got these payment plans, you guys. You save $50 when you pay in full. And if I'm doing a sale at the time, then you get even more money off. But if you can't do it, you can't do it. That's what these payment plans are for, guys. 6 payments, and you get access to the videos with your first payment. And then you get to talk to us. And again, it is extremely comprehensive. I take you all the way to the end. Like, what do I do when they come back? What do I do about the outcome? Everything, guys. I don't just breadcrumb you. I give you the whole fucking schmack in the video program, dude. And it's actionable stuff that you can start doing right now to feel better and get results right away. So there you go, guys. Great video.